we go again. Crazy fact. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you set up a webcam to look like a somewhat decent camera. I apologize for there not being a crazy fact today. Actually, you know what? I'll give you one anyway. Did you know that Coca-Cola would be green if coloring wasn't added? Yeah, I know. Gross, right? And it is on that note that I would like to get started. That's what I do. That's what I do. I've had that song stuck in my head for like, I don't even know how long. If you don't know what song I'm talking about, I'll post a link in the bar, wherever it is, beside me, below me, around me, or above me, and you should definitely check that out because it's a good song. Anyway, none of what I just said actually has anything to do with what I'm going to talk about, so now we're actually going to start talking about what I want to talk about today. Now, usually what I do is I talk about one not really important thing, then I talk about one important thing, and all of it's concerned with the media, obviously, or with stuff that I have opinions on about things that are going on in the world, which are usually about the media, so yeah. And today we're going to do the same thing, just in the opposite order. We're going to talk about something important first, and then about the stuff that doesn't really matter, but it's still... I still have an opinion on it. All of this is, of course, due to the fact that someone wrote on my moderator module that I should talk about more important stuff more often because I too often end up talking about things that really aren't that important and don't matter in life really when things come down to it. And it is on that note, actually, that I would like to start today. Yeah. Alright, so we started with the moderator module. Then from the moderator module we go on to me reading that moderator module comment and seeing that someone is thinking that I should talk more often about more important stuff. When I first read that, I totally agreed with it, and I still do. But when I first read it, a thought actually came to my mind and I actually interpreted it, which was weird because I can't usually do that. At first I just thought, yeah, that's totally right. I should talk more about more important things because that's what's important, which is completely redundant, but that's basically what it means. But then I thought about it more, and I realized why I should really be talking about more important stuff. The reason for that is as follows. This area that you see around me now technically counts as modern media. Yes, we still have news on TV, and we still have, you know, celebrity news, and we have all that going on, but this area counts as a media element now. Like, this is counting as a form of getting information out there and opinions out there and influencing other people, really. Now, of course, my goal is not to influence you all and make you think what I think. My goal is simply to share my opinion with everyone else and hope that, you know, maybe I can show some people what my opinion is. That's just what I said. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm saying. I really need to be talking about what's more important right now because that is what is important. You know, this circular logic is killing me right now, but it's the only way I can explain the thought that I had, because that's as high as my thinking goes. Anyway, I hope that you can understand what I'm trying to say, and if not, then you can message me or something, and we will have a detailed discussion, and I will try and get my point across. I don't know if I can do any better than I'm doing right now, but we'll see what I can do. That is basically the important thing I wanted to talk about today, because I really couldn't find anything else to talk about that I really had a strong opinion on that was important today. I will also mention that I now have a blog, and actually, to be honest, I've had a blog for a very long time. I've never felt like saying anything about it. But anyway, I do have a blog, and you can go check it out. I believe it is blogger.com/IsaacGoley, all one word, just like my YouTube names. It's blogger.com. It's the Google blog website. You can find it, just look it up, and then it's my full name, just like my YouTube username. Go find. I'm so tired right now. I know. I'll post a link in the bar, wherever it is, beside me, below me, around me, or above me. Because that's what I always do, right? When you need to click on something and find something on the internet, and it's easier than searching for it. You just click on it and it's there. But yeah, that blog doesn't so much have opinions on it, as half the time it has more stories and writing that I do because I like to write, and that's just where I throw all my writing, is on the internet, where there's like one person looking at it. Alright, so let's just move along to the not important topic. The more relaxed topic, if you will. Although I don't know what is so relaxing about Taylor Lautner. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Taylor Lautner today, and all the guys, if you want to leave right now, then go ahead, but I'm not going to start going on like a little girl about how hot I think he is, because that's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about Taylor Lautner because, like most guys, I am really annoyed of hearing girls go on and 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 maybe on about how hot he is. And it's not so much that I'm jealous or anything, it's just that I really have a thing about teen heartthrobs that bugs me. And I think what it is that teen heartthrobs are considered to be actors, but really the talent that they have isn't much at all compared to people who are real good actors. And yet these teen heartthrobs receive so much praise and so much media, it's ridiculous. Like, they're not even that good at what they do, they just look good. It really bugs me a lot. And it was this thought process that I was going through the other day, upon which I came to the following conclusion. Johnny Depp used to be a teen heartthrob. Yeah, just like, you know, Taylor Lautner, Edward Cullen, or whatever his name is, and all those rest of those people. He used to be a teen heartthrob, just like all the other teen heartthrobs out there today. Then he took a moment, sat down, and said to himself, what am I doing? He basically realized that the media was turning him into a product instead of an actor, so he left all the teen heartthrob biz and started acting in movies and showing off his real talent, which he surprised the world because he actually had so much talent, and he still does, and he's still making movies, and he's still awesome. So I had this thought while I was thinking about Taylor Lautner and all the other guys who really don't seem to have that much talent. I'm gonna get destroyed by haters on this one. I'm not saying that Taylor Lautner has no talent at all, because remember, Taylor Lautner is the Shark Boy kid from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and that was a pretty awesome movie when I was a kid. Anyway, that's the thought I had on that. Let's move on to Support the Hater. And there actually is no Support the Hater today, believe it or not. This thing is actually working. The haters are leaving because of Support the Hater. Actually, I really don't think that's what's happening. I think it's just because my last video didn't get a whole ton of views, so there was not a lot of trolls around to hate on that video. So on that note, something about me and notes today. I don't know what it is. Let's go on to today's shoutout. Today's shoutout goes out to a YouTube user named Jamila Mumu. Why did I say that so weird? Today's shoutout goes out to a YouTube user named that is my new language. Today's Support the Hater goes out to a YouTube user named Jamila Mumu. And, yeah. Today's Support the Hater... I've been saying Support the Hater all this time. Today's shoutout goes out to a YouTube... Today's shoutout goes out to a YouTube user named Jamila Mumu. I did it. Jamila Mumu was the 10th person to comment on my last video. Congratulations, Jamila Mumu. Shout out to you. Remember, if you would like a shout out on one of my videos, just be the 10th person to comment on this video, and I will be sure to give you a shout out in the next video. And if you'd really like to comment but don't have anything to say about anything else I've already talked about in this video, here is a weekly Would You Rather. Would you rather be a teen heartthrob or be a professional actor? Yeah, it's sort of an easier decision to make this week, but I didn't have much else to work with. I mean, what was I gonna say? Be a regular media or a non-regular media? It just, I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say for this week. Thanks for joining me once again on Rant, and I will see you next week. This is a really weird outro. Everything is weird today. I'm so tired. You have no idea. Work is crazy. I gotta go start editing. This is going on too long. I'm sorry. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Miss you. One whole week, what am I gonna do? Comment and subscribe, comment and subscribe, comment and subscribe, and maybe favorite too.